A routine checkup is a good place to start because you can find out if there are any health issues that need to be addressed. For example, high blood pressure and cholesterol can lead to serious health problems later.
I think when people are young, some of those things you can't actually feel, like high cholesterol and high blood pressure, aren't necessarily things that you would feel as being high, so they would need to have it checked.
Many college students develop bad habits like unhealthy eating, not exercising regularly, and excessive partying, and such habits can lead to heart problems.
Eating an apple a day keeps the doctor away. That's what my dad always told me because of the heart history in my family.
Health officials say that eating right is essential to a healthy heart, and it's important to stay away from foods with high saturated and trans fats. Health specialists also say that on top of eating right, relieving stress is an important part of maintaining heart health. And one way people relieve stress is also by going to the gym. Exercise plays a bigger part than just building muscle. It keeps the heart pumping and your heart healthy. Too often, though, college-age students don't make heart health a priority.
And I don't think that they necessarily care because we're 22 years old. But I think if they got educated on it now, it would help them in the long run.
Information is readily available. If you want some health improvement tips, just set up an appointment at the health center.
If they're feeling concerned about maybe they have a family history or they're feeling fatigued or they want to know what's causing that, then they can always go to a healthcare provider.
For Bobcat Update, I'm Isla Marr.
Americans fell in love with the car industry, and Dick's Classic Garage Car Museum salutes that love affair right here in San Marcos. The 43,000 square foot facility houses 80 classic vehicles and memorabilia from the 1900s through the 1950s.
Mr. Burke's been collecting vehicles for over 30 years, 35 years, and so through that time he's collected all of these.
The museum operates as a non-profit educational foundation. Guests can learn about cars from the Great Depression to the early 1950s.
This is one of the greatest car collections anywhere in the world. We have the lowest mileage Tucker. It's the only Tucker you'll find in Texas. We have 4 Duesenbergs. We have nearly 80 vehicles on the floor.
The mission of Dick's Classic Car Garage is to show visitors the evolution of the automobile and how it has had an impact on society. For Bobcat Update, I'm Andrea Rodriguez.
Having trouble with your math homework? Need help on that essay? Well, head on over to the Slack Lab located on the 4th floor of the Alkek Library and struggle no more. There, the friendly staff is made up of students just like you. There's open areas for group work. Get help with math, science, writing, and many other difficult areas. You can visit the Slack Lab 6 days a week during operating hours or visit them at txstate.edu/SLAC. Okay, ready in the control room? Alright, ready to fade up on Still Store with music full in 5, 4, 3, 2, fade up, mic and cue them. And ready to take camera 1, ready to mic and cue them. Dissolve, mic and cue.
Good afternoon and welcome to Two Dudes in a Craft Show, the place where it's cool to have a craft show.
Ready to play Skype?
Last week we had a blast learning the great art of basket weaving. And this week we'll be showing you how to decorate your Easter eggs the right way. Be ready to have some fun right after this short break.
Play Dissolve. Camera 1, can I get a 2-shot?
Artu?
Thank
Where
you.
are you? Artu, do you really think I don't have a heart?
Alright, dissolve, mic, and cue them.
And we're back. One of my favorite holidays
Ready
is
to
right
take
around
camera
the
2?
corner. Not only do you
And
get a
go ahead and
bunch of
name them.
awesome candy hand-delivered by a giant rabbit, but you also get an excuse to make awesome crafts.
Today we'll try not make too much of a mess while showing you how we get ready for spring. For this one you'll need hard-boiled eggs, dye kit with containers and decorations in either water or vinegar, depending on how bright you want your colors to be. For convenience purposes, we're using water, but vinegar will make your colors really pop.
So this is an egg that we have decorated earlier. As you can see, we dyed it, stickered, and added the Texas State logo.
Good work, Clayton.
Glitter job. Now, before the break, we started dyeing these eggs. I picked green and used this crayon to create a spiral pattern.
My color is blue. I drew a great smiley face on there. So now we have these things here that we can use to pop off at the end to color them in.
Basically a Q-tip filled with some dye, and you just break the end.
Take camera 2.
And let the dye soak into the very tip, and then you can draw with it, like so. Just continue with my spiral design. There we go.
Mine didn't come out as good as yours, Clayton.
Well, can't all be this good.
You're right. You are correct.
We're going to add a little glitter to the top. The glitter gun. Beautiful.
Oh, thanks.
Take 1. And 2. Take 2.
Yep. Don't have the talent like you, Clayton.
Well, it takes time.
You're right. You're right.
I've been dyeing Easter eggs for a long time.
And I have to admit, this is my first time ever doing this, so I'm just a novice compared to you. So that's all the time we have for today. Hope you had fun with us and that your eggs turned out as awesome as ours did. Tune in next week when we'll show you what to do with all that leftover Easter candy and how to recycle the eggs we just decorated. Until then, stay crafty.
Dissolve the still store with music full. Ready to fade to black?